Hi everyone, my name is Cynthia, and today I will be sharing with you guys the music program in Long Beach called Jammin. Let me just get to the front here. All right, this is a slideshow about Jammin music. It is local in Long Beach, and yes, so Jammin provides music lessons to people of all ages, so babies to adulthood. And at Jammin, one can be taught piano, violin, guitar, drums, ukulele, saxophone, cello, bass guitar, and even singing. So Jammin provides two main programs that are like sessions, so they're very long. And one is called the Little Music Makers, which is ages 2 to 5. And then the one I will be talking about today is called Exploring Instruments. So the Exploring Instruments program is designed for students 7 to 11 years old, and it's basically a step up from musical introduction. I chose this program because 7 to 11 years old is just about first to fifth grade, and I want to be an elementary school teacher, so I thought that choosing a program with this age range would be really ideal if I end up actually wanting to use this in my classroom, which I think I will. So the Exploring Instruments program allows students to explore multiple instruments at a time, discovering what they're passionate about. So they're not just playing guitar or just learning piano. They're exploring all different kinds of instruments over the session period, which I think is really great so they can really find out what they're passionate about. So of course, there's many benefits to this program, but the main one would have to be the exploration of many different instruments. Students also get to express their creativity throughout this program. There's lots of interactive time with other students around their age. The possible development of a new hobby that could be a lifelong venture, and it adds arts creativity to students' lives, which is really important. So how you can get involved in the Exploring Instruments program is a 6-week program with sessions once a week at 4 p.m. on Wednesdays. And you can sign up on the website. It's really easy to sign up. There's just a little bar. You put your name, email, and what session you would like to join. So there's only one session runs at a time. There's 15 children in each 6-week session. So if you go to sign up and the current session isn't available because it's already running with the full amount of students, you can easily pick the next session or even the one after that if necessary. And also instructors are available to come into elementary school classrooms, which I think is really great. They can send in multiple instructors at a time to help teach your students a little bit about their program and give it a little test run. So it covers many standards, but the ones I picked were the first one is with substantial guidance, explore and experience a variety of music. Since they're playing multiple different instruments, I thought that would suit this program well. And then with guidance, explore and experience music concepts such as beat and melodic contour. And part 2 of that is with guidance, generate musical ideas such as movements and motive. So they'll be learning rhythm, beat, melody, all kinds of different strategies with music, not just playing the instruments, but actually learning how to effectively create a song or anything like that. And then the third one is a bit of a stretch. It really counts only if you're integrating this program with another subject in the curriculum, which I will be talking about the possibilities of that later. So I thought I would include this, and it says improvise rhythmic and melodic ideas and describe connection to specific purpose and context, such as personal or social connection. And then part 2 of that is generate musical ideas such as rhythms and melodies within a given tonality and or meter. And then here are a few pictures from the website of the students in this program. So I thought I would share those on the slide as well. As you can see, they're all playing different instruments, which is really great because then we know that everyone gets to try what they want and stick with the one they like best. So one of the most important things about this program is that it's accessible and very inclusive. It's inclusive for people of different disabilities, genders, cultures. There's only two barriers that I can really imagine. One would have to be language. I don't think the instructor and student not speaking the same language would completely ruin or hinder the activity, but it would be more difficult to follow the directions exactly or explain exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So that could be a bit of a barrier. And then also I wanted to factor in cost. We'll talk about cost a little bit later in the slideshow, but I can definitely see that being in the factor of why some families wouldn't want to participate in this program. So yeah. And then, okay, connections to other subjects. So I think that this program can connect to a lot of different subjects, but what I wanted to include it was with math and language arts. So I think this could connect to math for young students with addition, subtraction, multiplication, even division. So what I'm imagining is the instructor plays like an amount of beats on the drum or notes on the guitar, and then the students say like plus, and then plays another amount and they add them together. And you can do the same with multiplication at older ages and subtraction. I think that would be really fun for students to do. I feel like they wouldn't really feel like they were doing math. And yeah, and then language arts. So since this program, you get to try all different kinds of instruments, I thought it would be a good idea that maybe at the end of the program, depending on the grade level, the students could write either a paragraph or an essay, if they're older, on all the different instruments they tried and what ended up being their favorite and why. So a few improvements I could see for this program is if the program isn't in a classroom, they can only hold 15 students at a time, which isn't very many. I think it would be great if they could add more to the Wednesday class and maybe add an additional instructor or add another class altogether on a different day and time so that as many people as possible can enjoy this program. Also, cost is a bit of an issue maybe. It's $90 for a session. The session is less than an hour. It's 50 minutes. So I could definitely see families not being able to make that work. It is a little costly, but I think if it is in your price range, it's worth it. And then, so my idea of the overall value of this program is I think it's great. I think it would be great to help children in many different ways. They get to explore different music among peers of their age, which is great for creative skills and social skills. I think this program would be great in the classroom. And I love that this program allows students to be creative and find things they love to do, such as play instruments. So that is it from me. Thank you guys.